Hold up.
Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a wear test and a review on the Mercier Flawless Lumiere foundation in the shade Latte. So if you want to see how I achieved this eye look and how I got on with that foundation, then please don't forget to carry on watching and make sure you subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to like, comment, share as well, and hopefully I will catch you in my next one. Bye! Today we're going to be focusing on the skin, and I have with me the Mercier Flawless Lumiere Radiance Perfecting Foundation. I bought this foundation off the Cult Beauty website. I will leave all the details to that down below. But my aim is to hopefully test this out for you and see how it wears on the skin. Unfortunately, I might not be able to come back on camera and give you an update, but what I will do is try and take some pictures and hopefully insert them in the video at some point. If I don't do that, then I'm really sorry, but I will then give you an update in my next video just to let you know how I got on with the foundation. What I'm going to do is prep my skin before I apply the foundation. So today I'm using this Bodyshop Vitamin C Skin Reviver Instant Smoother. So it's this here. And I've used this primer before quite a long time ago, and I actually really like it. This primer honestly really smooths out your skin, and it just brings like this brightness and this glow to your face underneath like your foundation. So I would definitely recommend this. It's not that expensive either. Can't remember the price, but I will link it down below. So I've just popped about two pumps onto the back of my hand, and I'm just going to begin to place that all over my face. This primer is quite like, it's got like a gel consistency. Once that's nicely blended into the skin, you want to just leave it onto like your face for a couple of minutes just before you apply foundation. Before I apply foundation, I normally place corrector on under my eyes. So I'm just going to do that first. So I just wanted to give like a quick description on what this foundation claims. So it says that it gives like a flawless face, apparently. The foundation illuminates your skin and also provides high coverage. It's so apparently supposed to be lightweight on your skin, and it delivers like a radiance, like a subtle radiance to the skin. Not only does the formula have a seemingly airbrush glowy finish, it is also infused with vitamin C to gradually improve your complexion's natural luminosity over time. It's also available in up to 30 shades. The long-lasting formula offers such seamless medium to full coverage that is bound to become your new go-to. So I'm hoping this foundation is my new go-to. The good thing is it does come in quite a big colour range. The only thing is this foundation doesn't really cover like a lot of deeper tones, which is kind of sad and disappointing considering it is 2019. You would think there would be a lot more shades for like darker skin tones, but a lot of them are more on the warmer, just like olive tone side, or obviously light skin, medium to light skin. I got the shade 3N 1.5 Latte. So it looks like this. I've not tried this foundation out, like I said before. It comes in a nice glass bottle. It's obviously very luxurious. It's got like this wavy kind of bottle, like from the inner part of the glass, if you get me. It comes with like a pump, which is good because I hate foundations that don't come with a pump. It's so annoying. I'm just going to pop about 2 squirts of this on the back of my hand. I'm not sure if this is the right colour for me. It does look slightly dark. So I might do half the side with a beauty blender and the other half with a foundation brush. So let's try it with the beauty blender first and see how it looks. Okay, so it is slightly dark on the skin, and it is covering like all my imperfections. I can still see like some skin texture. It is dewy from the looks of it, because I can see a little bit of shine around there. Unfortunately 2 pumps is not enough. I've literally just put 2 pumps on this side and it's already kind of gone. So I'm just going to do another 2 pumps and see if I can build on the coverage. So far so good. I'm liking the consistency. It does feel lightweight on the skin, which is good, and that's generally I generally prefer like a lightweight foundation. It's slightly clinging on to some dryness around like my nose area, but nothing like too major. To mesh everything together, I'm going in with the MAC Prep and Prime Coconut Fix Plus. This fixing spray is probably my favourite fixing spray there is. And not only that, it bloody smells amazing. Like, hold on. Like, oh my god, like, I could keep spraying this on my face and honestly, like, I will not get over the scent. The scent is just something else, and if you love coconut, then I would recommend purchasing this. You can get this in different scents. I think you can get like a lavender one, don't remember the other one, and then I know you can get it in the original one as well, but this one is just amazing. I feel like this is very hydrating and really gives the skin a glow and just makes it look a lot more dewy. Then, as you all know, I like to just go in with my beauty blender and just make sure it's all nicely blended. I'm not liking the colour of this foundation. It's just looking, oh, what is that? What do you want? It's definitely looking quite orange on my skin, and it just looks quite dark. You might not be able to tell on camera because of all the lighting, but I can see it in person. Other than that, like, the foundation's looking really good on the skin. Like, I'm really liking it, like really liking it. I think this is going to be my new favourite. I just need to get the right colour. I'm going to go in with the Mercier powder, and I'm just going to carve out my cheekbones with this. So just place it just under your contour. So the next thing I want to do is prep my eyelids. I use the Jouer concealer, the high coverage one in the shade Creme Brulee that I like to use. The other day I was like taking my makeup off, and whilst I was taking my makeup off, like, I forgot that I had contacts in my eyes, and my contact went right behind my eye. It took me like 15 minutes to get it out. I was so scared that it wasn't going to budge, but I had to literally like swivel my hand like around the ball of my eye, like my eyelid, and literally just like keep pushing, and then eventually it finally came through and I took them out straight away, and I was like, right, never again am I going to take my makeup off with my contacts in. It was so dangerous. So guys, make sure when you do take your makeup off, you are taking your contacts out, because it will get stuck. Now that I've placed concealer on my eyelids, I'm going back in with the Mercier powder, and I'm just going to set my eyelids with that. Today we're going to go back in with the Morphe 39A palette. Now if you haven't seen my review on that, make sure you watch that before you watch this video. But I was not impressed with this palette whatsoever. I honestly hated it, so I want to give it another go today, because I felt like I just didn't test out the right colours, or I don't know, I just felt like I just didn't give it a fair test. So I'm going to give it another test, see how it goes, and I'm honestly hoping that it does me justice this time. As you all know, this is what the palette looks like. For my transition colour, I am going to go in with this shade here. I'm going to place that in my crease. I'm bringing it in towards the inner corner of my eye, and then I'm going to just begin to do like soft circular motions. I'm not going in with like a heavy hand. Okay, so the next colour I am going to go in with is, if I can pick it up, I'm going to take this shade here. I'm going to take the shade Bare, and I'm going to use that to help blend out the shade Define Me. And I'm just using the same blending brush. So this is a black canvas brush, and I'm going to just place that on top. So this will just soften that colour. The next shade I am going to take is Indigo. The next shade I am going in with is Indigo, which is this shade here. So I've just done a half cut crease on the right side of my eye using the Jouer concealer I used the Jouer concealer in the shade Creme Brulee. and I'm just going to repeat the same step on the other eye, and I've just done one dab. You do not want to apply too much concealer, because when you apply too much concealer, when you do apply the shadow, I've noticed that it becomes quite patchy and it will just slide around your eye, especially if you don't want to set the concealer, which I might do like today. I don't think I'm going to set the concealer today. So just take your time to really cut the crease. I am going to be using the shade Dare Me, which is this shade here, and I'm going to place that just in the middle of my eye. So I'm not going to take the product towards the inner corner of my eye, because I want to actually place another colour in the inner corner. I'm going in with this top shade here. That shade is called Artistic. Today I'm also going to be testing out these Be Perfect Glamour Glitter Liquid Eyeshadows, and I've already opened the box. You get 3 colours in this packaging. You get the shades Stars, Jewels, and what's this one called? Buzz. So it's these here, if I just take them out of the packet. So it's these here. I'm going to be using the gold shade and maybe the silver shade in my inner corner. I'm loving that glitter, it is so pretty. This set was only £24. I got this in the sale, I think. I will leave the details to this set down below, but from the looks of it, the glitters are really pigmented and they're applying really nicely onto my eyelids. And the fact that you get gold, silver and a rose gold, you can't go wrong, because those are colours that you would wear or use most likely if you were going out for an evening event or if you were going to a party. That was the shade Buzz, and it's this one here. And I'm going to go in with the shade Stars. Okay guys, so I have applied eyeliner and I've applied lashes off camera. I've also put some black gel liner in my waterline. I just used the Inglot gel liner, and now we're just going to work on our lower lash line. So I am going to take the shade Indigo, which was the shade we put in the outer corner and in our crease, and I'm going to just run that on the lower lash line. So far the foundation's looking good. It's not really changed much. It's not creased anywhere. The only place it's slightly got oily is around like the top part, just between my brow and my forehead, but nothing major. I've had a lot of fallout from the shadows, which is why there's a little bit like black there, but I'm just gonna fix that once I put this on my lower lash line. For mascara, I'm just going in with the Maybelline Total Temptation mascara in the colour black, and then run it on my lower lash line as well. But to highlight, I'm just going to go in with the highlighter in the Cocoa Contour palette. So I will just grab that. So this is the Cocoa Contour palette, and I am taking the shade Pop of Light, which is the shade here. For lips, I'm going in with the Huda Beauty liquid lipstick in the shade Venus. Okay guys, so this is the completed look. So what are my final thoughts on the Laura Mercier Flawless Lumiere Radiance Perfecting Foundation? I absolutely love the foundation so far, but I don't want to speak too soon, because I do know that as time goes on I might start to notice some differences to my skin. Hopefully I have really good hope for this. So I've had this foundation on for around 2 hours now, so I started filming around 11:30 and it is around 1:30 now, but this foundation hasn't changed whatsoever on my skin other than slightly oxidizing. I've not noticed anything else. It's not creased anywhere. The only other thing I did notice was maybe just slight oiliness around like my forehead area, but nothing too major. I want to see how this foundation is throughout the day, and hopefully I will get back to you either in this video. I will try and insert some clips, or I will get back to you in another video to let you know how I got on. But so far so good. Definitely recommend purchasing this foundation. I think it is going to be my new go-to foundation, and I'm so excited to see how it is throughout the next couple of weeks. I might try like wear it for a couple of weeks and see how the foundation is, because initially when I do try a foundation, like I do love it, and then as time goes on I just end up going back to Huda Beauty. I will hopefully like give you an update on it in the next couple of videos to let you know how I'm getting on with it, but so far so good. I would recommend it on my first impressions. Definitely, I'm definitely impressed. But yeah, that's us completely done. Thank you so much for tuning in today, and hopefully I will catch you in my next video. Take care guys, bye!